7.
Yeah, so it's a round of 8, right?
Yes, quarterfinals is round of 8 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear you said it. Yeah, they're a bit late because I think they canceled. Like some people are already in semifinals, so we really need to see who wins this match that the tourney can go on.
Yeah, I believe
And,
they had to
the
reschedule
winner
because one of the players wasn't available to play on the scheduled day or something.
Yeah.
There was an emergency, I don't quite remember. But we do have playing on the top left side of the map in the color blue as the British, Jerimuno. His opponent on the bottom right side of the map also playing as the British in the color red, MacacoAlbino. And the map is Mendocino.
Yeah, I actually don't know why so many people decide to play Braids on Mendocino. To be honest, I see it really a lot, and I really don't like it because the hunts are sometimes a bit far. And there's more
I
TPs.
think
So.
Macaco is missing a hunt. He has the 3 near his base, and then he has 1 on this side, where Jerimuno has the 3 near his TC, and then 2 on this side. I feel like there's a deer hunt missing on the left side.
Should we really consider those quarters of map like this point? In my opinion, it's later anyway, and players can go both on, I mean, either on top or on left, you know, or right, like, you know what I mean?
Well, it is a missing hunt. It's not just one that's far.
Yeah, but I mean, this one is, it's not like this is...
Wait, no, never mind. This is the deer hunt. This is the one that spawns in the middle, and then there's the 2 on the edges. And then this one is supposed to be the second deer hunt on the left side, so yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, this guy is a bit more far away, but I think it's okay.
Yeah. Distance is not too big of a deal unless it's like insanely far away.
Yeah,
both players starting with the market, getting hunting dogs seems very standard.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the treasures. Oh, we do have a 95 wood for Jerimuno, which is really nice.
Yeah, and he actually chopped for an extra mana, which I really like. Because when you do hunt dogs and mana and stuff, then you have like 15 wood left or something. So with the 95, it's almost mana. So you just have to chop like 25 wood and get an extra veal. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, so...
he just needs to scout this thing and start hurling it, because I do think it's running away from him currently.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess he does need to herd this at some point. I don't really like to herd in H1 because it makes you age up a bit later, but...
Might be important in the mirror, though, because Musketeer is everywhere.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I would probably wait until transition to start herding that.
Yeah, I think in transition it's fine, because anyway, early on you will fight in the middle with a forward base.
Yeah. He does need to scout it, though, because he needs to know it's there.
Oh, wow. MacacoAlbino getting another wood treasure.
I think that's his first, actually.
Oh,
yeah, it was Jerimuno that got the first wood treasure. Although I do think that was a steal. I'm fairly certain Jerimuno was the person that was taking that treasure.
Yeah, I think so. It's always kind of risky to take this middle treasure. I wouldn't go for it, to be honest. 60 wood is not the greatest for 3 wolves, and it's really in the middle, so...
Yeah, especially because they are getting close to aging up to Colonial, which means that this middle point of the map will be a point of contention, so you can expect him to be around there.
Yeah. But... yeah, no, decent food treasure there, 80 food. A bit late, like it's not gonna help him age up faster, but it's always nice anyway.
Yeah, neither of them getting gang saw, actually, interestingly enough.
Who's getting what?
That neither of them is getting gang saw.
Ah, oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends the way you play it. Sometimes you just rely on wood crates and you don't really chop any wood and just go double racks really early. But the most standard way to play it is that you ship 5 years at some point and chop some more wood, and then I would go for the wood upgrade. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe I just watch Azamk too much. Well, we do have some more explorer fighting going on here, but they are going to be reaching colonial soon for both of them, so I would imagine that Blue might be able to get away here.
I think he will die. But most importantly, we don't have a forward, well, a bit forward, but we don't have a really forward barracks from MacacoAlbino. He needs to be careful where he sends his tower also. I hope he's not going to place it like in the middle. Because without the racks behind, then it's kind of awkward, I think.
Yeah, you need to be able to protect your tower. If you just put it down next to the barracks, it's going to get sieged.
Ah, yeah, okay. He realized it. Oh, wow, and where is Blue going?
I think he just wants to scout where the barracks is. And yeah, Blue actually didn't, or he stopped moving his explorer away. I think he might have been able to get away if he just moved to his forward base, but...
Yeah, and actually having an extra explorer to fight early on can be a big deal. Like, if he tanks and you directly win the fight because he got so much HP, and even if he just doesn't get focused but he's shooting, I calculated, I think in a 5 against 5 musketeers, you have like 2 of them left in the end if you have an explorer and your opponent doesn't. Something like this, so it's
yeah,
really
it does have decent range attack. Immediate second barracks for Jerimuno with the 700 wood.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. There's really a lot of ways to play with Miro. Sometimes you go 6 musk early, sometimes not. Sometimes you ship 5 hills, sometimes not. It's like, yeah, we will see what they decide
Can
to
you
do.
fund 2 barracks this early?
Yeah, sometimes. I used to do it in the past. Well, I'm not the greatest Brick Mirror player, but I know it can work, yeah.
Okay.
You just need them to use your advantage.
Yeah, and
like,
I mean...
that he's actually pushing right now. When he just built his second barracks, he should wait for a big batch of 10 or something to push, and maybe ship 6 musketeers as well.
Yeah, and he just lost a musketeer to just a tower and some explorer shots, although he did take out one of Macaco's musketeers as well.
Okay,
So.
in the end.
Both players shipping both wood crates in Colonial.
Yeah, and he got a batch of 4 musketeers from 2 barracks, which is really awkward. This really makes second barracks absolutely useless.
Yeah, you at the very, very least need to get a batch of 6 musketeers out every time for it to be even remotely worth it. And even 6 is probably not enough. Like, maybe if you get like 7 or 8 per batch, you could think it's worth it.
Yeah, because if you just get one musketeer, 1 extra musketeer at every batch, it's still not enough to be able to push in the tower, because here they don't have the tower at the same spot. So if you push, you need to have a slight mass advantage.
Yeah, and this tower does more damage than a musketeer, so...
Yeah, and it got more range, so you can just sit a bit and let the tower get some free shots. And when you're pushing, you always need a bit more mass, because when you start sieging the barracks, and the red guy can always come on your side and start sniping some musketeers, you know, so you need always to have a bit more. So it's not with 1 extra musketeer per batch it's gonna matter. Like, right now he's at 21 versus 19.
Yeah, he is getting batches of 8 out now at least, though. And probably more. Yeah, full batch of 10, there we go. And the attack upgrade has arrived, so if he pushes in now, he has a massive advantage.
Well, now it's gonna...
But yeah, it's gonna end quickly because the second Rex has come out for Macaco now.
Yeah.
And he also has the upgrade card.
And
the Explorer.
tanked, actually, he died first, so he was tanking like 200 HP. And now there should be another batch coming, but it looks really bad for Red, like his batch is late. I don't know why he decides to fight this now.
Yeah, there. Oh, and it's ready to the wrong side of the barracks even.
Yeah.
So he's gonna lose more musketeers here. The tower is doing work though, because you can see the military population graph is evening out a bit, but there's a reinforcing batch of 10 musks.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why he was so...
Oh, even I like these Minutemen though.
Yeah, it's really what he needed now to try to get back in the game, but I don't know why he decided to take this fight so early, you know? Like, he could have waited a bit before he fights.
Yeah, for his reinforcing batch, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like his barracks is gonna fall in 1 second, you know. Like, you have a bit of time, and let the tower shoot a bit and get another batch out, and then you're fine. But in the end, it's okay because he was able to call Minutemen. I believe he lost more musketeers in this fight. Oh no, actually Blue lost more.
Yeah, Blue lost a couple more musketeers, although he did also get the Explorer down.
Yeah, and he forced the Minutemen out, but still, you know, like I was thinking it goes much worse for Red, but okay, it's still a game.
And he still has a decent number of Minutemen alive here, and they will still tank a full shot from a musketeer before they die, even though they only have 1 hit point left. Both players have both musketeer upgrades now.
But Blue right now got
the villager!
Oh yeah, 1 vill died, but it's okay. Like, they still have 38 each.
Yeah, that's because Red had 1 more manner.
Yeah, and
also Blue is actually cutting some vills at the moment.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's not making vills at the moment.
I don't like this because...
Oh yeah, it was just a macro mistake. He queued them up now.
Yeah, if it was a choice, then it would be a real bad choice, because with 40 vills you have enough to spam from 2 barracks. You need 35 vills, I think, to spam from 2 barracks and not idling your TC. So actually now with 40 vills he can put like 4 or 5 on wood and get some extra manas and still get always 10 musketeers out.
Ooh, Blue shipping 5 vills here.
Yeah, I would like a 6 musketeers pop. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's
nice.
6 musks for Red, and now he's ahead in musketeer count because of that.
Yeah,
quite far ahead in musketeer count.
He always pops them on the wrong side though. It's the 3rd time now. If this was on the good side, he would be able to get an extra volley and push a bit faster. And now, well, it's gonna be really tough because they have the same mass, and there's also a couple useless 1 HP Minutemen. I mean, not useless, but they are not as good as a musketeer, you know?
Well, they don't take a population, I think, or do they? They don't take population to Sam, but they do take population once they arrived, right?
Yeah, what I mean is, if you have on both sides 40 musk but 1 HP Minutemen, it's virtually not the same mass because they're taking 6 pop, but they're not as good as musketeer.
Yeah.
Also, there was a tower, and I would have liked him to actually focus the tower on the Minutemen. It's an easy way to snipe them. Or also maybe revive his Explorer and to do this job. I mean, this guy now got 500 HP. He really needs to get it.
Yeah, I do think he's on his way to get it there. And he was idling some villagers with a small batch of his musketeers here.
Oh, yeah. And he's still 5 years ahead. So this 6 musketeers shipment was not as impactful as Red would have liked. And now he's a bit behind in equal, so...
He's fighting under the barracks now, and if this reinforcing batch of 10 pops out together with the 6 from the shipment, and his reinforcement point is really far away, and yeah, this was a pretty bad
raid. Yeah, the musketeers with the Explorer now.
Wow, look at the units lost tab though.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
6 bows!
Wow.
So there is a pretty big eco advantage for Blue here, but these 6 longbows do give Red's army some much needed diversity, and he's also gonna get the tower down here, and if he gets out of here now, I think Red might be in a pretty decent position here until Red gets maybe 1 batch of longbow out himself. You don't want too many of them, but once you have a really big musketeer mass, it can help to add some longbow because they have a lot more range. So you can have more units shooting at the same time.
Yes, this is true, but at the same time, when you shift boss upgrades for your musketeers, longbows get kind of worse than musketeers, you know, like...
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, you don't want to add too many, but having, like, 1 batch of it, just to have a couple more units able to actually shoot, I do think can be good.
Yeah, it can be good, but I would also like him to shift...
This is too many, though. He's making a full transition to longbow.
Oh yeah, this is gonna most likely cost him the game. Also, he's getting raided here. Well, soon at least when Blue...
notices.
Now he's gonna start shooting and yeah, now the musketeers are all dying, and when the longbows stand naked against upgraded musketeers, they're not gonna do a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Like that looked good for Red until his musketeers died.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't want to have this many longbow.
Yeah, I really don't like it so much. But at the same time, he's doing a good job raiding here. But he needs to wake up on the bottom part of the map. He's getting raided really hard by only 5 musketeers.
Yeah, and he is actually running out of food, kind of. But so is Blue. Although Blue actually has this middle hunt secured, which is going to matter a lot if this game goes long.
Yeah. This is when you understand why you do a forward base in the Brit Mirror.
Yeah, especially on this map where there is the extra coin mine and the extra hunt in the middle.
And the 2 big holes, I don't know how you call this, but the canyons or whatever, that makes the middle of the map more important because you actually control a big part of the map now.
Yeah, especially if you would like add some manor houses over here to give some map vision of that. He basically has this quadrant of the map secured.
I would like to see like 1 manor here and 1 here, you know, on both sides of the pond, and then you have really good map control.
Yeah, then basically the top left quadrant is his.
Yeah, but I don't like that he's making really so many longbows that are going to die now. Like, well, it's fine as long as Blue doesn't react and doesn't bring his extra musketeers. He's actually losing a lot of stuff in the middle, Blue, I mean. Like...
Yeah, if those musketeers had reacted immediately, these longbows would all be dead already. Wait, whoa, what is this?
It's gonna be GG.
Look at this.
Yeah, he doesn't
Red is doing a villager all-in.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Like,
he doesn't have blunderbuss, what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Like, he doesn't have the... When you pull your wheels, you need to have at least a decent army to back them, you know, like to just fight at the same time. But now he's going to lose both his wheels and his army, or if he doesn't lose his army, like he's at least going to be so far behind in Nico. Look, now he's just...
Yeah, this needs to win him the game. And it's not going to, especially because Jerimuno is now adding in Hussar, and once Hussar pop out, this is GG.
Yeah, that's also a problem of making longbows. It's that the other guy can switch to Cav then. It just gives him one good reason to make Cav, and when your wheels are so much spread out on the map, then Cav is really useful because it's so mobile.
Also,
so yeah, just give him a good reason to make Cav when you make longbows.
If you do want to do a villager all-in, doing it paired with longbows probably isn't the best plan, because then you can't actually win the game, because how are you going to destroy his base with villagers and longbowmen?
Yeah.
Oh, the Hussar match actually is really small, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
The 2 heights are just enough to catch this stuff and finish the game. So yeah, Red was just a bit behind in eco for the second half of the game, always, and he wasn't able to make something really happen with his army. He was never able to break the forward base.
Yeah, and he made 48 musketeers more than Red.
Yeah, because Red made a lot of longbows.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, he got more mass. Well, yeah, because he got more eco, so... But, yeah, I mean, I don't understand the point of making a kind of half forward base exist. I mean, if you don't forward base, in my opinion, as Brits, then you need to do something different. Like, I don't know, maybe going Virginia Company and then do a big timing push and break the forward base. But if you just do the exact same stuff, but you just
then you're going to lose.
Sorry?
Then you're going to lose because he has more map control and access to an entire hunt and mine extra.
Yeah, you just give him map control for no reason because you do the same stuff, but you just stay behind, you know. But yeah, so, well, was GG anyway. Was close game like every Brick Mirror anyway. Okay, so out. Oh wow. Just before I go out, I checked the resources, and actually MacacoAlbino was 6k resources behind, which is 25% less resources than the other guy. It's really a lot.
I mean, he was fighting with his vills for like a good minute.
Yeah, at the end, yeah, this is true, but even before, he was just so far behind in eco.
Yes.
So now it's up to Jerimuno to pick first.
Yes. I don't think I have the map pool for this particular match saved somewhere.
I think they vetoed Indonesia, South Desert, Tibet, and Iowa, and now we have this, I think.
Why are they vetoing the good maps?
Yeah, that's the point of view. Well, I don't mind Iowa, but Tibet, oh my god.
Well, yeah, Tibet isn't the greatest. I
Indonesia.
like Thar Desert though.
Ugh. The food is so far. I don't like this kind of map because it's so one-dimensional. You can pick like 3 civs on this. It's like I don't know, let's say Aztec, Russia, maybe India, and maybe one more aggressive civ, and that's it.
I think it's important to have a map like Thar Desert in a tournament map pool. Like, obviously you don't want every map to be like it, but I think it is important that there is like 1 or 2 maps that are like forcing you to play extremely aggressive.
Yeah, of course it's nice to have some diversity. I didn't say you need to have always 3 TP map without water or something. But
Yeah,
I just said,
like I said, it's not something you want on every map because that would be bad. But in a tournament setting, you need to have like a couple of maps that really force people to come out of the standard play.
yeah, I just say I can understand that they veto it.
Yeah, because most people don't enjoy playing that, of course.
And to be fair, there's still Cascade Range later in the map pool, which
That's
is
true.
a really aggressive map.
Cascade Range is also very much in that particular style of map.
Yeah, I think it's even more aggressive than South Desert. You actually have less food. Well, there's some berries, but you don't really want to go on berries most of the time.
Yeah, berries are like an interesting concept, but probably not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's really what you use when you have nothing else. It's like your spare wheel, but it's not something you should consider at first, you know, only when you have no other choice. Or when you're Japan.
Well, yeah. Well, no, when you have no other choice. Japan. I mean, they don't have another choice.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Jebel Musa.
This is the map with the 4 TPs in the middle, right?
No, it's 3 TPs, but yeah, it's this one. It used to be 4. It's the one with some water without...
I see 4 TPs.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I don't understand. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. Maybe it just alternates or something?
Might be like, what's it called, Manchuria, where you sometimes have 4 and sometimes have 3.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this. I was thinking it's a difference between UI 2.2b and 2.2a, but yeah, now I see 4 TPs, so yeah, okay. Anyway, so I let you do the introduction stuff.
Right. On the right side of the map, we do have, in the color red, playing as India, MacacoAlbino. And on the bottom side of the map, in the color blue, as French, Jerimuno. That's actually one of those interesting things about this map. It's not like you spawn opposite sides. You have one player spawn on the right and one player spawn on the bottom, which makes the rush distance actually extremely short. It's like maybe 2 screens away?
Yeah, slightly more than this maybe, but yeah, I see what you mean. It's really not so long to rush. But it's a really interesting map. I really like this map because it's a really, you have really a lot of options because on the one hand, you don't have much food, but on the other hand, you can also try to wall up the chokes, and you also have 4 TPs in the middle and some water, so there's really a lot of ways to play this map, I think.
Yeah, there actually is a good bit of food if you play for map control. There is like 1 hunt per trading post. But if you do indeed, like you said, play a bit more defensive and just rely on your kind of plateau here, I guess, would be the best way to describe this. There is only 3 hunts, I believe, and a couple of berries on that plateau. But like you said, you can wall these chokes extremely easy, and this becomes a very difficult position to attack then. But then you do have almost no food.
Well, there's this, to be fair. You can, like...
Yeah, that is probably hurtable, true.
Yeah,
Also, you can just wall here instead of...
Wall here, yeah, and...
And you also have water, actually.
It's not like you can wall up and then you have a ton of food or something. Yeah, you wall up and you can hold a rush like this, but you will have to go out of your base pretty fast.
Yeah, or go on the water.
Yeah.
But the thing with the water is, if your opponent is aware of it, he can just make like one outpost here, and then like just maybe one here as well, and then you are really limited in where you can go fish.
Well, outposts actually don't really kill fishing boats. Only they used to do it, but on T80 now they have a normal attack, and it really doesn't do much. But you can post some, for example, some coverings there, you know, and have range on all the water basically.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if you put those outposts there to basically cut the water in half, you can just... Well, actually, never mind, there is no water shipment point. I would say you could ship 2 caravels, and there is no way he can fight you then. But you can't ship caravels, so you need to build a dock and make caravels.
Yeah, that's why it's interesting also that there's no shipment point. It's kind of at your own dice, but whoa, he lost an explorer already. There's like one... Is it one? Yes, there's one monkey left.
One macaque beating the mighty elephant.
Oh my god. Asam will not be happy about this. I don't want to be here when he sees this. It will be terrible.
There's actually very few treasures been picked up thus far. All of them by Jerimuno.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so what about the peaks on this map? I think France is okay. Well, I think both peaks are okay. A lot of cities are viable on this map. But
Yeah,
to be honest,
this is a very versatile map, I'd say.
yeah, but you still have like 4 TPs, and really in the middle, which favors cities like Otto or Spain ports, like the kind of aggressive cities that take really fast control of the TP line. And I really don't like this forward aggro fort.
You don't like that it's forward, or you don't like the
Otto.
position of it?
His friends, he's not Otto. I was thinking, no, I was talking about Otto. I was like, he can't do this against Otto. But yeah, of course, his friends. Yeah, it's totally fine then.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was really confused. Like, wait, what's wrong with a forward aggro fort?
Yeah, because then you lose to a neighbor's Jan. Come on.
Well, yeah, if it was Otto, then definitely I would agree that this might not be the most optimal.
Yeah, it's what Eaglemut actually did against Queen of Destiny, and he just lost to a big right click. But yeah, so now we have friends up. Actually did a 13 age up, I believe. Yeah, I did a decent age up time, really pretty fast, because he got some nice food treasures. And going for a rack start, which I like, of course, because you can't just cap start against Sepoys.
Yeah, exactly. Is it normal for France to get placer mines before hunting dogs?
Usually, yeah, I do it depending on what resources I got. Sometimes I see I didn't mine gold, you know, I don't have enough to get hunt dogs, and then I just get the gold upgrade first. It doesn't matter so much, but yeah, it should be hunt dogs first. But yeah, I was going to say, he was too close to the aggro fort. The aggro fort can actually spot your stealth units.
Oh yeah, because it's a defensive building, of course.
Well, I don't think there's really a rule for this. For example, outposts and blockhouses or war huts, they don't spot.
Oh, I thought outposts did.
No, they don't like.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't. Just TC aggro fort and then 1 or 2 other stuff like
Explorers,
the fort.
obviously. I think spies do as well.
Yeah, usually all units that can go in stealth mode themselves, they also spot the other stealth units.
Ooh, and we do have a really hard Sepoy rush here.
Oh yeah, but I don't like that he was sending the... He's gonna lose 2 of them, because if Blue does a good job, he will snare the other Sepoy. Yeah, he will kill 2 Sepoys for free.
Also, there is no consulate here to back this up.
Scary. He's not even gonna send his musketeers, just kill it with a... he should have finished this guy. Oh, he's gonna lose the CDB here. It's a bit sloppy.
Oh, those CDBs are so tanky. I like how he took a TP though.
Yeah, they're really tanky, but not so much tanky against Sepoys. But yeah, he should get the HP upgrade. What is it? Great code, yeah.
It's called Eastern medicine or something. Oh wait, wrong.
No, I mean for friends.
Yeah.
Uh,
Silly European sifs.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
He's gonna
he can lose a will of his own here.
But to be
Oh,
honest,
is he? Oh, it gets away!
yeah, he kind of misplayed that. I would have liked him to just directly go for the sepoys, to be honest. Imagine if he just went on top like this and sent his explorer to snare and kill all of those sepoys, but now it's too late, because there's more sepoys on the way.
Yeah, and the elephant might even get the snare off here.
No, they don't snare, but he could stomp them.
Oh, yeah, right.
But oh, he needs to be really careful with those musketeers here.
Yeah, 4 musketeers don't beat 5 sepoy last time I checked. Oh, somewhat of a mistake though, sadly.
Oh yeah, classic. But
I think it's actually not the worst because you get the free villager with it to collect the crates.
Yeah, it's what I was going to say. Yeah, and you also get one from the 5 sepoys. So
yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, no, France is aging. I mean, in like 10 seconds he will be aging her.
Yeah,
and
I think
what did he do? I mean, he killed the Ville. He killed the TP, he lost a couple.
Oh, he might even kill the native scout hit if he notices it's on 1 hit point. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Consulate being added in. I really like the flavor of India crate shipment. It's like, here's your crates! You get a free villager to pick them up!
Yeah. But I don't like actually that the guy, I mean, MacacoAlbino decided to counter France with India. Usually it's a France favored matchup. I don't know why he did this. I mean, look, like now France is aging, and what does India have? Like, not enough units to punish that age up. Definitely not.
No, he needs to play some sort of containment game here, I think. But how are you gonna do that against an H3 France?
Against 2 files, mostly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard, especially because he doesn't have a stable, and even if he did, like, SOAs are just so bad.
Yeah, you basically need to count on Zams to somehow kill Falks, but that's also not the most easy thing to pull off.
And the Zams don't have a multiplayer in H2 against Falks, so they really don't do much. To be honest,
I think they do on just ship Desert Terror. Oh no, only Cav and Coyote Runners, never mind.
Yeah, so no, it's just when you get veterancy. Why is he making 5 hearts now? I mean 3 hearts. Why is he making hearts now? Why not?
Because he saw some Gurkha perhaps, but I don't know.
I think this was kind of desperation, like I need units to haul now, but he doesn't, like... And why is he pushing now? Why is he not waiting for his H3 shipments? That's the point of being H3.
I think it's because he notices he has a big advantage here.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't really get it, like... Why would you cut a batch of...
Another villager being queued into Blue's base, actually.
Oh yeah. Like he just cut his skirms batch and got only 1 skirm out to get 3 hearts, which don't do much against sepoys. This was not the best decision, but anyway, it looks really okay for France now. They have same eco, he got more units, I think he's 1 age ahead now. He just really needs 2 Falks and he can push the aggro fort.
I think on this map you don't even need to push the aggro fort.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean,
even going for Ottoman Consulate here, I guess he wants to not fall behind in eco, but
I think he wants a hearse because he's only
that's also possible. Yeah, good point.
It's
yeah,
actually
he's going for the gardeners
because well, either you go for Consulate Rush with the red coats early on, or you go for auto because you want to mix some cav with your sepoys and not.
He was making the gardeners, but he cancelled them for the 4 vills.
Yeah, maybe because he's so that Blue was going back, but I think he should still have shipped the cav because at this point he knows Blue will push soon because he's out of food and he's H3, he's gonna have fights and he will push, so I don't like it so much that he can't sell it.
There is already Dragoons though, so the gardeners might have not done much anyway.
Yeah, but he needs to kill the fights, he has no choice.
Oh, the goons are being a bit aggressive here and he might lose about half a goon worth of hit points here, but Gurkhas didn't notice in time.
Well, to be honest, this blue army is not that scary. Or maybe Red is trying to intercept.
And there's the gardeners now.
Oh no, he can't lose his SOAs. He needs to keep them to kill the Fags. Oh my god, that's huge.
Oh. He actually could have quite easily intercepted the two Falcons because they were shipped and they would be walking mostly by themselves.
Well, there's some goons, so I think he would be okay. But he needs, like, he just lost four cap for nothing, and now it's gonna be like twice as hard to kill the Falcons.
Yeah.
Got only 3 cap left, and I mean there's.
Oh, it's nice that he's getting his elephants back though.
Yeah, but he's also revealing the position of his hearse now, and Blue should. And well, he's not going, but he should have sent his goons to kill the hearse. So yeah, okay, we will see now. Like, there's a lot of sepoys, and we all know how good sepoys are. So maybe he can still just attack move his stuff and somehow win.
With our British consular, though, I think it's difficult.
Well, if he can get a good flank on the Falcons, maybe it's okay.
Oh, he shipped a melee attack upgrade here, so his gardeners are slightly stronger, as are his elephants.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, melee attack, I'm not sure if it's really impressive at this point. He also needs to get his tower on the fight. Blue did not do the best job at covering his fights, though.
One of them does go down.
Yeah, and the other one should soon if Red was focusing, but to be honest, it's over now. Like, Red just lost his army.
Yeah.
I don't understand the India pick against France. Would more like be when you pick India, I pick France and not the opposite.
Yeah, the aggro fort is going to go down here.
Yeah, it's done now, and then it's also the awkward time when you don't have any more food in your base, and
he has no barracks.
yeah, he's building another barracks.
He has to make sours now because it's the only thing he can make, but there's only goons left.
Yeah, and he is making his barracks in a really bad spot. When you get pushed like this, you should always build them behind, because from my experience, I did this mistake a lot of times, and then they just push you fast and you lose your barracks again.
Oh, I like what he's doing with the sours he made, though. There's no way he can do anything here, so he's going to apply some counter pressure instead.
Yeah, it's the best you can try. Don't think it's gonna be enough. They have a really bad attack. But to be fair,
The
well,
CDB are exposed, though.
Yeah, and they don't have a melee resist, and the Sowars also have the 15% upgrade from the melee card. So yeah, they kind of gonna kill a lot of fields there, but
yeah, he's losing fields of his own though near his new forward base.
But at this point, to be honest, it's just about the army and the map control. Like, Blue could basically delete all his fields and sit on the India hands and win.
I'm not sure if he could win if he deleted all his. Well, he still has some resources banked, so maybe
With
he
his
could.
64 to 14 advantage and the whole map, like India got, like if you just take this part of the map as well, then India got no resources and no maps, and it's over, even without CDBs. Or let's say he could right now right-click the TC with his CDBs and win.
I'm not sure about that. Maybe because of the poor barracks positioning, he could.
I mean, look at the maps. What is he got 21 population, and 8 of it is just Minutemen. I think he would win, honestly. Like, even the guns alone, even to clean up any army India is gonna do now.
He is losing a lot of skirms. I mean, like, he's not going to delete his CDB, so obviously it's over. But I don't think he could literally stop making units and win. At the time you said it.
I'm pretty sure he could. Well, if he does a good use of his units, that is. Of course, if he misplays, then he can lose. But if he just completely denies the food, even with no bills, he would win. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter because he didn't do that. Because I don't know why he would.
Yeah, I mean, no sane player is going to actually take that gamble just to show off, like, hey, I could win after deleting all my bills.
I would not delete them, but I would maybe push the TC with them just for fun, you know, because they're actually like units.
I mean,
right?
that's actually a legit strat, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a military advantage and you just pull all your CDBs, then how is he gonna kill your army and your CDBs together? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, someone did that in the second chance tournament, I think. It was France against Sue, and he got, like, Pioneers, Wilderness Warfare, Great Code, Blunderbuss, and did, like, a massive CDB push.
Yeah, I see, yeah. Even today against Hiroshik, I was losing against Hero again because I'm really bad against Hero. I don't know, and I just pulled my CDBs and won in the end. So, but yeah, so it's 2-0 for Jerimuno now, and now it's gonna be MacacoAlbino picking his civ first. So it's a really tough spot for him.
Yeah, definitely. If you lose game 1 and game 2, you are extremely far behind because of the counter pick rules.
Yeah. I was in this position actually against Crucial Bear. I mean, I won the first game, but then I lost 2 in a row, and it was after this up to me to pick first. Then my brain was telling me, okay, so now it's 3-1 and you lost, you know? It's like so easy to get tilted by this.
Knuffelbeertje.
I can't join. Why?
That is strange.
Oh, okay. No, I can. Okay, never mind then. I don't know. So yeah, it's it could be really fast 3-0, and then it's extremely hard to get back from a 3-0 position. I mean, I've seen this sometimes. It happens actually, but it's really not easy.
Anyway,
So-
next map.
Next map is
Herald Island, if it wasn't vetoed.
damn, my ESO is bugging. Oh. This is my pool, so it's Herald Island, yeah.
That is the weird icy glacier thing, right?
The weird what?
The glacier thing. That for some reason has animals and trees on it.
Yeah, it's a map with water around, but you can't actually go on water, and a weird part with food and coin with only 2 ways to go there, and yeah.
The eye cancer map. Oh, France against Germany. I wonder what we will be seeing.
Yeah, I'm actually happy to pick this matchup because it's one of the matchups I know really well, so it's a pretty nice.
Aren't they your 2 main civs?
Yeah, it's my 2 main sims, and it's also a matchup I played like, I don't know, 100 times from both sides or something. Because it's also the main sims of Maito, basically, and we played so many times.
Is it also like the main matchup we saw a couple of tournaments ago, like Germany against France?
It's just too strong and too versatile civs and really classic and easy to play, and it's just
2 CAF semi-FF civs, yep.
yeah, you see it a lot of times. Like, okay, so we have a nothing start. 300 food, 100 wood. Well, 400 food for friends. But maybe I should let you introduce first if you want.
Yes, we do have, on the bottom left side of the map, playing in the color red as France, MacacoAlbino, who is currently down 2-0 against his opponent, who is on the top right side of the map, playing in the color blue as Germany, Jerimuno. Let's take a quick look at the hunts. 1, 2, and 1.
Oh wow, 2. This is gonna be actually huge. He already scouted this 150 foot just next to his base with his native scout.
Ooh, and only 2 polar bears, which is actually a pretty easy treasure to take.
Well, it's really long because they have a lot of HP.
Yeah, but they don't do that much damage. And
No,
you can reset kite them quite easily.
If you don't micro, you lose more than half your HP, but even if you micro, the point is that it takes a really big amount of time to take, and it can be stolen really easily. But
yeah,
he
it's definitely
cracks
easy to
that one.
contest, yeah.
Now he needs to harass this Blue Explorer to make sure that he doesn't steal this 150 food, and yeah, he didn't, okay. Would have liked him to start a fight and bring his native scout and just make sure that he gets full map control directly.
I feel like red is a bit hunch screwed.
Oh, why is red not fighting this? Red is a bit hand screwed, you say. 1, 2, 3 hands, kind of. Red? You sure? I would say blue has worse hands.
Well, like the the hunts are a bit further away from Macaco, but like the middle ones seem to be like kind of towards blue sides.
Well, let me think about it. Like, in my opinion, this one and this one are kind of fair, and then they both have 2 hunts in base.
Yeah, but this one is supposed to be this one, I think.
Well, for me,
Or maybe this one is just extremely far away. That's also possible.
now for me, it's the 2 hunts next to the TP are the same, like this and this.
Wait, how did I miss that hunt? Yeah, I somehow didn't see this one. Okay, I'm just blind.
I think kind of mirrored. I think it's okay. So
This map is so annoying for me. Like I'm partially colorblind, and it's very difficult to see things on this map.
oh, okay, because it's too bright.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this sucks. Yeah, it's really, really bright. This is true. Damn, I didn't see there's also 125 wood in the middle.
Oh, also only 2 polar bears. Wow, this map has insane treasures.
Usually they're not so good. Usually you have only 1 treasure like this with 125 wood or something. But this time was, yeah, a really good spawn for treasures. There's also the CDB, which is... Oh, never mind, it's not the CDB.
Yeah, it's a Cherokee rifleman.
It's still a decent treasure, though.
Yeah. I feel like a CDB for 1 Renegado and 1 Pistolero would be a bit ridiculous.
No, I thought they crackshot one. There's 1 CDB treasure for 3 guys like this, and I was thinking one of them crackshot. So, anyway, we have friends aging up pretty fast, going 13 CDBs age up, which I like. When you can afford it, it's always good, because you get everything faster. Your 4 CDBs, your steel traps, and your units, and your TP. Everything just faster, and it's just good.
And yeah, both players are going for a transition trading posts.
Yeah.
So currently it looks like they will be playing extremely standard.
Yeah, they will get the same XP pass also, so it looks kind of fair. But yeah, I mean, this age up time from blue is just really decent. And he idled like maybe 10 seconds, but then he's able to get everything faster, so I think it's a okay trade. Maybe he could ship 3 Hus or something. I'm not a fan of this, but when you age so fast, it can be a good surprise in a tournament against Germany.
Yeah, because they don't expect it, and you can maybe pick off like a couple of villagers.
Yeah, or like just bring 8 Hus and try to catch the Uhlans when the guy thinks he got the cav advantage. You can maybe even hide 3 and just bring only 5 and bait him, and then have 8 Hus and crush, you know?
I see.
Well, we will see what they decide to do anyway.
Yeah, it's 4 CDB, so we're not gonna see the 3 Hus.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bit of a risky play as well, so... He is a... No, he's behind 2 games, yeah. If he was ahead 2 games, maybe that could be nice to eke out, like, another advantage. And if you do pull it off, then you're ahead 3 games. And if you don't succeed, then... I mean, not only do you still have a chance to win the game, I mean, you are down a shipment, basically, but it's not the end of the world. And you do have a 2-game advantage, so you maybe can do something cheesy like that, like you said.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't really like this. Okay, it's fine. He wants to take the treasure, so the 2 ones are actually good. He needs to kill the explorer now with his units, yeah? Then he makes sure that he's completely safe and that he will indeed get the wood treasure. Yeah, this is really good. But yeah, I was going to say I don't like so much Uhlans, because with his fast age up, you will have really fast for us, but he should be fine here. Yes, this will be okay. He will lose his explorer, but they just traded the explorers. Both explorers are dead.
He could actually get his explorer out of there if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't know why Red actually didn't kill it. I guess he's scared of the extra Uhlans coming, but looks like... Wait, did he get a batch of... He got a batch of 2 Uhlans out. I think he was housed.
Yeah, I think he made a house with the wood treasure.
Oh yeah, right. Damn, that's not good in my opinion.
He's actually housed again.
Sorry?
He's housed again.
Yeah, because he ships directly 700 gold.
Yeah, and he doesn't have nearly enough wood for another house.
Yeah, and I think now he got too much gold. He needs to go away from this gold mine. Like, he's gonna have. Oh, he makes more uhlans. I don't really understand this way to play. It was really risky to make your uhlans later like this. On the other side, Red got only 6 hus, so he got a batch of 4 and a batch of 2. So they both doing weird stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, Red is even adding in a barracks.
Yeah, he's going for the kind of standard 700 wood, 700 gold, I guess, and just having the barracks just in case. I would like him to pressure maybe a bit the TP. Or
he's making another batch of hussars as well.
You got units in queue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More hussars. No barracks units though.
Oh.
And Germany is going to fortress.
Yeah, and 7...
Musketeers in queue for Macaco?
Yeah, I don't like this. I really don't like this. He should just make 5 more hus and force a fight, and then he can be in a good spot, but Musketeers at this point are going to do absolutely nothing.
He's also not going to be able to get his full batch of Cav out, I think.
Yeah,
so he has 1 random hus.
Well,
he's going to get the TP down most likely, though, if he's careful.
Well, yeah, I think Germany should just let his TP die at this point, because it's really risky to start a fight now. You don't know what the other guy is doing if you got more caverns away, and he doesn't really need the TP anymore. But now he's
actually pushing here.
Yeah, no, just go back, Germany. You don't need to fight this. Just wait for a shipment. I actually don't know why Red is so scared. I think he's a bit tilted, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he should be pushing. Try to pick off these uhlans before they get veterancy. But he's gonna go for the TP first.
Yeah, and now it's what I was meaning, like the Musketeers, the time they cross a map, Germany will have a military shipment and they will be completely useless. And what is he gonna do later with those Musketeers? The Hus are okay against Germany, he can upgrade them, he got a lot of them, 12. It's enough to upgrade them, but the 4 Musketeers are completely irrelevant here.
Yeah, unless Germany just literally goes pure Ulan and it goes like 9 Ulan, 8 Ulan attack move.
Yeah, and even then he should...
yeah, and even then the Musketeers are probably bad.
No, yeah, I mean, then he could just age up faster without those Musketeers, which...
And have goons, yeah.
Spend the resources into Dragoons, which are a much better unit, so... Yeah.
Or even Halberdiers, if you really want to counter Cav.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, like, Halberdiers are really good at standing still and hitting Cav. The problem is that Cav is really good at just seeing that and then running away.
Yeah, and Skirm's really good at just shooting in the helps.
Oh, yeah, there is that as well. But I was thinking, like, if he literally just attack moves you on this game.
Yeah, I don't think you should go so heavy on Uhlans against France, because France actually got a really good answer to mass Uhlans. It's Queers and Goons in the back, so...
Yeah, and even have Cav combat and Cav HP and Cav damage, so...
Yeah, so yeah. 3 war wagons.
Actually, no, they don't have Cav damage, never mind. But they do have Cav HP and Cav combat.
Well, he doesn't have it in deck, but it's...
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's going so heavy on war wagons, this I really don't like. I mean, when you're up faster, you can just sit back and send back riders. You have no reason to go so aggressive with your war wagons, because they're such a bad unit anyway. But on the other hand...
he did see a lot of Hussar, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, look how many Uhlans he got. Like, I think it's enough to shield the Hus. Also, the Hus are H2. You should upgrade them, by the way. It's really worth it.
Yeah, we have... yeah, like, Hussars are by far the biggest portion of his army.
Yeah, so... I think it's gonna be GG. I don't want to be pessimistic, but... Blue is just outmassing. Oh, maybe there's a shipment on the way for... Oh my god. Yeah, this looks... Oh, yes. Now Red, it's time for Red to catch those war wagons with his Hus and just crush. when he sees that all the Uhlans are in the bottom, but blue is...
Yeah, there's no reason for every single Ulan to go after those CDB. It's way too risky to do that.
Yeah, and red could have used that, but blue was clever, and he actually pulls back his army. He's thinking, I'm killing 4 or 5 CDBs, so it means now I can sit back because I have the better eco. And he should not keep pushing now, he should just go back.
I mean, at this point, he can just easily... He could probably even just rebuild his TP and wait for his entire fortress shipment and just have a massive army timing push.
Yeah. What he's doing right now is maybe the best way to potentially throw the game. If there was a unit shipment right now or something, then he could lose, but I think he anyway wins it.
Yeah, he's still just fine.
Yeah, the health are not upgraded and it's just dying.
The skirms are tanking the Ulans.
Even though blue made a ton of essentially bad war wagons, he's still winning pretty convincingly. So yeah, we're gonna see a GG anytime soon. Blue is even ahead in eco, and now there's just no food for red, and just going in the middle.
Yeah, and at some point he might notice he has 9 idle Yulan here.
Yeah, and if he could send them on the CDBs, it would be really painful.
And yeah, like I said, he also just has a better eco, which means he has a better late game, even if he doesn't win right here, which he most likely does.
Yep. Yeah, so even though I don't like so much this German play of spamming units, like I like 1k wood because you kind of need it for if you want to mass, you know. But yeah, anyway, it's a really easy win for Germany here because it was just, in my opinion, really misplayed from France. And now he's shipping skirms, but they're not gonna do anything. Like there's not enough goods to cover from those, I don't know, 20 Uhlans or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And always the most important thing is that red is out of resources. And
behind 10 vills, and has no army, and has units in his base. In general, there is not much that's going Macaco's way.
But he does have a TP, and Germany not, so...
That is true.
Yeah, so, well, GG. Yeah, that was just a really late day job from red. What did he do with his units in H2? He burned the TP, right? And that's it.
Yeah, if you go that heavy on units in a semi-FF mirror, you really need to do something more than just deny the TP with them. Like, even if it's just picking off, like, 2 or 3 fills, or maybe catching some of the Yulan so the veteran mass is less in Fortress.
Yeah, or just idling a lot your opponent or something like this would be just...
Yeah, just some sort of pressure.
But it's not good anyway to go so heavy on cav. Like Germany has the best semi-FF from those two seeds anyway. They have a better cav mass, so it should be the opposite. Like France making only 5 hertz maybe in his base and trying to hold with that to age up faster than Germany and have something for him, you know, and not just making more cav and then he can do nothing with them because there's more Uhlans anyway. Like even if you make an extra batch, there's still a lot of Uhlans. So.
Yeah, Germany balanced Civ lol.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's a really strong Civ, but it's not like this matchup is unwinnable or something. I think it's pretty okay for France. Just you don't play it like this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is it next game? I think I might be talking about the Civ reset, which is next game, I believe. No, it is this game, right? The Civ reset. Game 4 in the best of 7?
It's always after the...
Is it after game 4 or is it for game 4?
It is after. You can always win without any Civ reset. If you just do a clean sweep, then there's no Civ reset.
Ah, okay.
So, no, it's Jerimuno picking first, so maybe MacacoAlbino can pull something.
And the map is Manchuria, unless that was vetoed. Which I would highly doubt, because that seems a really good map.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna play on Manchuria. I don't know exactly the Civ pool of
That
the
would actually
players.
be a great map for both France and Germany.
Yeah, especially for France with all this livestock, it's a really good map. And
Yeah.
sadly, they can't pick France anymore. But
It's a
maybe they
decent
have
India
some.
map for, I think it's Macaco that hasn't picked India yet, or... No, it's Jerimuno. The Jerimuno hasn't picked India yet.
Yeah, or China.
Or
But-
China. It's not too
So-
bad for Japan either, actually. There's a good number of wood treasures. There's water, so you can ship 3 boats if they pick a rush civ.
Yeah, and the livestock for Japan is fine because with their 2 explorers, they can pick more than other civs, and then they can put it on their shrines. So
Yeah, exactly. It allows you to put a more defensive big shrine, so it's not as exposed.
Yeah.
Or a couple of in-base normal shrines if they do just contain you.
Yeah, it's actually just a good map for TAD civs, for Asian civs. And but it's also a fairly standard map anyway, and you can pick a lot of civs on this. So we will see. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they forgot it.
I think Manchuria just didn't have any issues that needed a 2.2b version. It's not the only one. There's a couple others that also don't have a 2.2b.
Oh really?
Yes, I don't know them by name, but I think there's
I
like
was
2 or 3
thinking-
maps that don't have a 2.2b.
Okay. I was thinking every single map got to that to be except Manchuria. So
I think there's at least one other that also doesn't.
yeah, maybe I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, then there must have been a lot of bugs. I was thinking they just did 2.2b for every map like this, you know.
Well,
But
it wasn't just for bugs, it was also a resource distribution that they felt was a bit imbalanced.
Okay, yeah.
Like I said, like 2.2a for some maps had some problems with mines missing and such sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so some maps have some problems. For example, Adirondacks used to have a lot of hunts issues. A lot of times you didn't have one hunt spawning.
Yeah.
But it's true that Manchuria is most of the time a really fair map. You don't really have any kind of map screws on this map usually.
It's actually one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, it's like maybe a bit too predictable now because the yaks always spawn in the same way. When you know where they are, you can just pick them so fast. And the hunts always kind of the same in the gold mines also. So I don't know, but I like it. Yeah, it's a good map. You can't anyway have something not predictable and something fair at the same time. You need to choose.
Yeah. Like, maps like Manchuria with like, these very versatile maps that you can play pretty much anything on are just always really nice. Like, Hudson Bay is also a good example of this.
Yeah, and I like that there's some stuff to do in H1, like some yaks and some good treasures.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, there is TPs, but it's not like Great Plains 5 TPs. There is some water, but it's not Indonesia, there's only water.
Yeah, maybe there could be a bit more water. I don't think you can actually do much with this water, but I don't know. Yeah, I have seen some water play on this, so maybe it's kind of viable. So anyway, Jerimuno is locking in Aztec.
Yeah, and Macaco is thinking what he wants to respond with for this. With the Aztec pick, I think Japan kind of falls off already as a possible Civ pick here.
Yeah, and India is also not. Well, anyway, he already picked India, right? So
Macaco picked India, yes.
yeah, but anyway, it would not be the best. China is, I guess, okay. I think on livestock it should beat Aztec.
Yeah, possibly.
And those wood treasures also really help. We will see. But I don't know about Aztec on this map. I mean, Aztec is, in my opinion, a pretty strong civ, but I don't see any particular reason to pick Aztec on this map.
Maybe he knows Macaco and he plays Japan? Maybe I don't know Macaco, but if he's someone that's like kind of known for Japan, I could see picking Aztec first on this map because, like we said, it is a good map for Japan.
Yeah, and it's also, we need to consider that it's now the last game before Civ reset, and they maybe don't have a huge Civ pool like the 4th Civ. Most players don't even have four civs that they're really comfortable with.
And Aztec is just like one of those civs that you can get a build order for pretty easily.
Yeah. And it's also kind of easier to actually put the pressure than being the one who defends.
Yeah. Actually, on this map, I don't think I would mind Aztec versus Japan as much as I would normally mind that matchup. Because you can adapt and not go for the Shrine Boom and just play a bit differently.
I think on any map you kind of mind this matchup. Unless
well, I mean, it's obviously not a great matchup, but I think that if I were to play Japan against Aztec, I would prefer it to be on a map like this.
I would do it on Indochina, where you can wall up the middle.
Well, that's not a tournament map, sadly.
Yeah, but that's really the only map where I would do it, because then you can just put 3 layers of wall. And even then, I'm not sure it would work.
No, they would probably just go water and use water dance to wreck you.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, on the top right side of the map, we do have playing in the color red as China, MacacoAlbino, who is now down 3-0 to his opponent, who is playing on the bottom left side of the map in the color blue as Aztecs, Jerimuno, which means that Macaco needs to win 4 games in a row to stay in this tournament. This is, of course, the ESOC Second Chance Tournament quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for MacacoAlbino, but I need to say I'm kind of cheering for him because I want to see more games. So
yeah, I do think this will be the final series of the day, because the one we had scheduled for later this evening apparently was played yesterday. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it was. Sompukunku against Pikelik was. It was played yesterday. It was scheduled for yesterday, so. I remember Sompu has already posted the games on ESOC, so the recording.
It's kind of strange because Jakey told me it was scheduled for tonight, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the treasures. 50 wood for Jerimuno. I think the players are mostly focusing on the yaks for now, and yeah, we do see 5 yaks for Macaco and 2 for Jerimuno.
Yeah, he stole 2 yaks, and that's gonna be really good for him. As China, it's always really nice. It's actually obscene the amount of food you get at like 10 minutes or something when you have villages and all your stuff gets fat. It's insane.
Yeah, these yaks are 400 food each. And the monk did get caught by the chieftain here, but he's pulling his disciple, and I think the monk plus the disciple will beat the Aztec war chief.
Yeah.
He does need to micro the disciple well, though, because it can get killed really quickly.
I actually don't know why he goes back. Yeah, I think he was just lazy. But if you micro and pull your disciple back when it's low HP a bit, then you can definitely win this. I don't know. Yeah, there's a nice wood treasure here anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. This map generally has a couple of wood treasures in the middle. Yeah, there's another one over here. Yeah, 2 lions is a bit more difficult than 2 tigers, though.
On these UI maps, they actually start to spawn a bit in the middle. Usually they were exclusively or almost exclusively like on these locations and the same mirrored, They were always here, the wood treasures, and now they start to be in the middle, which is a good thing. It brings some variety. But yeah, there's always 2 big treasures, a 90 wood and an 85 wood.
Yeah, blue is going for this. Oops.
And there's usually also a 50
for the food treasure over here, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's the treasures are pretty much always the same on this map. You almost always have this 60 food as well and a 50 wood, and that's a lot of really nice treasures. Yeah.
Macaco has so many yaks, though. He's already up 8 yaks to 2, and he might even pick up the 9th one here on the way back.
Yeah, it's really close to his base, and blue is really far away. He's actually kind of AFK with his explorer right now.
We see a messenger age of 4 Aztecs here and 2 very aggressive villagers.
Yeah, just classic Aztec stuff. Just age up fast and make a wide and ship units.
Wow. We do have a Summer Palace age up for China, which is also very normal, with 4 vills on the Wonder. Would you put more vills on the Wonder here against Aztec, or do you think 4 is fine?
I think I would anyway put 4 because it's the exact amount of vills you need to age up in time. What is it gonna bring to age up faster? You don't make units anyway.
You can ship 7 Stepper Riders.
Yeah, if he goes for kind of semi-FF or colonial plays, then he could consider putting more vills. But if he just goes for the standard FFs, then it brings nothing.
But you can ship 7 Stepper Riders, Kaiser. It is such an amazing shipment.
Well, to be honest, it does kind of okay against Aztec, but I don't think you should ship it first anyway. But yeah, we will see.
But it's 7 cavalry units. It's like almost as good as 8 Ulans. It's only 1 difference.
Yeah, true.
Ulans are good, Stepper Riders are shit. That's the one difference.
Better than the H4 6 Queers shipment because it's 1 more cab. So.
Yeah, exactly. Or the 6 Meteor Hammer shipment.
Yeah.
Although I don't think... Actually, looking at China's deck, that is a lot of industrial cards.
Yeah, it's kind of standard for China to have always a ton of H4 cards, but I don't like this deck so much because it relies on all the hand in H4 because you got the 21 crossbows, 21 pikes, and all the hand card, and you mostly don't send this card anymore on EP because it's kind of bad now. So I would have liked these 3 cards to maybe. You could have some other stuff like in H2 just in case you stay H2 because
yeah, it doesn't even have the 10 rattan shipment, which is pretty good.
Yeah, 10 rattan is actually good against Aztec, I think, because they don't really have cav to block them. They have coyotes, but they don't really care.
Yeah, they have no musketeers.
Well, musketeers don't even do so good against rattans because rattans are bugged and musketeers don't have a multiplayer against them in melee mode. But you kind of need Huss to kill this unit because Huss kills them.
Wait, are you sure they have no multiplayer? I'm pretty sure Rattans count as the same as Coyote Runners.
They should, but at least I know that Goons don't have a multiplayer against them, even though they do against Coyotes. And I'm pretty sure they also Musketeers don't have, because they miss a tag or something. Maybe they fixed it on EP though, I'm not sure.
Interesting. Oh, well, anyway, China is going to Fortress here. With the tower, I think it is. Yeah, that's the tower. Okay. And some Puma here, which were made. This is not a shipment. These were made Puma. Are sieging down the Summer Palace.
Yeah.
And this is usually what happens. The Summer Palace dies, but then China gets to Fortress.
Yeah, to be honest, the Summer Palace is not... if he can get his first batch of units out, then he doesn't care anymore about this building because it's not so relevant later on. You just really want the first batch that helps you to hold the rush. But I think it's perfectly fine that he loses it. And also he's calling the Minutemen, and I mean, Aztec got absolutely
he might not even lose it, yeah. One big thing about losing this actually is that Aztec, if the Explorer is nearby, gets a ton of experience from this.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, Aztec was going really greedy with 700 wood 5 years, and now he's shipping 10 maces, but it might be too late. I mean, yeah, the Summer Palace...
China's gonna get Fortress for sure here. He doesn't have a DP though, so his shipments will be quite slow. He needs to make sure his Explorer is in range of his pikemen here.
Oh wow, yeah, wait, he doesn't have a shipment ready. He's shipping 700 wood like right now, and...
he now has a shipment, and he shipped something. Okay.
He can't sell it, yeah. He realized that he needed... he doesn't really need wood right now. He needs 3D units because, yeah.
Yeah, but Aztec did not have his Explorer in range for the aura, so he did not get double experience from that Wonder going down.
Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate.
And he didn't deny any of the houses either, so China was able to just send an H3 military shipment without having any kind of population issues. And if he ships the...
if he ships a 4 cab...
hammers, I guess? Would you,
oh yeah, it's 5 cabs, a 5 meter hammer. No, it's iron flays. And just snipes pikes with TC fire. I think he can be really pretty fine. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, he ships the meteor hammers instead, yeah.
I don't like this position. If only he ship his cab on this side and
yeah, shipping them on the village is just kind of nasty because they just got surrounded instantly and killed. Although I think he's still fine.
Yeah, they did some work, but I think he could have almost cleaned up. Like if you ship them here and put your wheels between because the cab has range, then you can completely cover them, you know. And also they would be on the opposite position of the pikes, so the pikes would not be able to hit them for a long time. And he needs to focus. Oh my god, this batch of pikes coming now. It's gonna be so tough for China. I think it's the end of the series now.
Yeah, and that was also his last batch of Minutemen.
Yeah, he got no Minutemen left. He got no Summer Palace to give free units. He got a useless wonder that gives him some resources, but he can't spend them because he doesn't have any infrastructures, and he's just losing his
in this matchup, you probably have to age with Academy for the skirms.
Yeah, just try to take a TP maybe. Okay, he should for calf, but there's so many packs now. I don't think that's gonna work. And he doesn't micro them. He doesn't pull them back or something, and they're just going to do a good job at dying.
Rough.
This is really sad.
Some of the yaks even got stolen now.
I would like Aztec to pull some veers and eat the yaks here.
Just as BM.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's over. I don't like that he didn't take a TP. If he took a TP, he could, for example, ship 9 pikes and age up with the 8 skirms and be kind of fine, and then hold until he gets a shipment and time it with the Minuteman and...
Yeah, this was a bit awkward.
He just drained his Minutemen and his stuff like... I don't know, he didn't really have a good timing to fight and just lost...
I feel like both the calf shipments were just shipped on the wrong side.
Yeah, the calf was definitely on the wrong side, like... if only he sniped... He also didn't finish sniping the pikes with his TC. He could have killed all the pikes with his TC, and then there would be no anti-calf, and the Coyotes really die so fast with this Chinese calf. And then just with the Minutemen to block a bit and the villagers, I think he would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, if he had taken a TP, he could have also, maybe instead of an H2 military shipment, like the 9 pikes you suggested, he also had Colonial Militia in his deck, actually.
Yeah, for
and
example,
if you ship that, you can one-shot pikes with the TC.
Yeah, this is true, yeah. And have also a big batch of Minutemen or something, because... when
no, that one China doesn't have. Their Colonial Militia card is one that makes Minutemen not degenerate.
Oh yeah, this is really bad. I was thinking it still gives another batch.
No, really only bad. India and Japan have that particular Minutemen card.
Well, this sucks, to be honest. I mean, it's not a big boost to have your Minutemen not losing HP, you know?
No, but it does make your TC one-shot pikes, and I think mace as well.
Yeah, it definitely kills maces and pikes. Just Coyotes still needs 2 shots.
Yeah. So, like, if he had a TP in transition, he could have shipped that as an additional card, and then he would have been able to pick off the mace and the pike a lot easier, and the meteor hammers and the flails might have been able to do a lot more work, or perhaps even the 11 Changdao, if he can pick off the mace.
Yeah, there was a lot of solutions to his problem, to be honest. You should check, like, when he actually shipped his units, Blue only had like 24 units, which is not a huge mass. So with a shipment and good micro, TC Fire, and Veers and Minutemen, then you can definitely hold this.
Yeah, just a bit unfortunate his first military shipment just got surrounded and killed almost instantly.
Yeah, was just misplayed. This pop directly in the middle of the army. You need to use also the fact that this cat has some range and you can kind of not really hit and run, but yeah, you can have a good positioning with the range and not directly in the middle of the units.
But I do think that this was it for today for us.
Yeah.
I don't think there's another game, so...
Yeah, I don't see anything else to cast now. Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, so we hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I'm not sure if there will be a stream tomorrow.
On the Monday, it's forbidden.
But anyway, I hope everyone has a great night, and we hope to see you next time. This has been the ESOC War Chiefs Classic with a second chance quarterfinals match mixed in. And yeah, we hope to see you next time. So, good night.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you.